Alright guys, so tomorrow is the quiz, and so if you look at part A, it says listening and reading. Make sure you know your vocab. Make sure you know what all those verbs mean. Notice it says don't forget about the online flashcards. You've got your Quizlets. Just make sure that you know the meanings of those verbs backwards and forwards, as well as the items that you need to do those things. So make sure you know secadora de pelo and jabón and all that kind of good stuff. The next section that you'll deal with is actually conjugating the verbs when you've got the single verb in the sentence, and that is the verb that you need to conjugate. You'll be given a verb in parentheses, and then you have to conjugate it correctly just by the same as this middle section here. So double check your work, make sure you were able to do this successfully without having to look anything up. There is a writing on the test, and basically we're giving you the prompt. So it's right here. Make sure that you know how to talk about things that you do for getting ready for bed, but also make sure that you know how to talk about your morning routine as well. Those should all be single verbs, so don't make it overcomplicated with the double verb structures unless you feel you want to do that. Just know that you need to know those morning routines and those evening routines pretty easily. When we move to this section, you'll notice here it says know when to conjugate reflexive verbs and when to leave them as an infinitive. So we gave you these are your double verb structures. So when you see these, you know that an infinitive needs to follow. When the infinitive follows, make sure you attach that may, te, or say. So here, for example, a mi hermana le gusta. So we know we got gusta, so we know it's not going to be conjugated. So we know it's not a. So we look here, we got despertar me and despertar se. So notice it's my sister, so we don't want may, we want se. So be very mindful of that. The section on the test looks just like this, so as long as you could handle this section, you should be in pretty good shape. Here's some more verb practice, and this is where you see double verb structure. So notice you've got tango que mixed in with single verbs. So you have to be really mindful of, is there a verb already conjugated here? If there is, I don't touch it. But if it's the main verb, I need to conjugate it. So make sure that you are able to do that pretty effectively. Then when we move down here, it says complete the following with the correct form. This is where the vocab is going to get you if you don't know what you're doing. So make sure you know the definitions of all those words on the list, these ones and the ones on the list as well, so that you can pick the right one. We aren't mean to you, though. Everything on that section is just a single verb. You don't have to deal with the tango que or the gusta. Actually, nope, I'm looking at it. I'm wrong. There is one that has a gusta, so you have, and it's in bold, so you'll have to basically leave that one alone. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me. Get on the high school website. I will be available by email, and so if you want to drop me an email in the evening, that is just fine. Other than that, good luck. The test is tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Nope, I lied. The test is Wednesday. Today is Tuesday, the day that you're watching this. So if you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to email. Thank you very much, and buena suerte. Good luck.